Good morning everyone and welcome back to a new video. If you are new here, my name is Kara and I make 1 to 2 beauty, fashion, travel videos a week and I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impressions review and demo of the new Tarte High Tides and Good Vibes eyeshadow palette. Now, I hope you guys can see, firstly, the packaging is insane. There is literally like an ocean in the cover of this eyeshadow palette. Now, to talk about the packaging is incredible. Obviously, this is so well done and there is a huge mirror on the inside, but I will say this palette is heavy AF. It is so heavy. If you are gonna take this traveling or something like that, you may be overweight with this palette because it is super, super heavy. But that being said, it is really well made and so beautiful. And let me show you guys the shades in this palette. So I wanted to pick this up because this just seems to me like the epitome of a vacation palette. You're in Hawaii, the Caribbean, wherever. This palette made me think of that. So I wanted to talk a little bit about it. I created this eye look right here, which I will show you guys. But there are a mixture of matte and shimmer shades in here. I love the blue shades. And then the unique thing about this palette is there are actually these 4 shades in the middle, and they are pure glitter, folks. They are pure glitter. That's all I can say. So this is that pink shade, Beach Days, and as you can see, this is a pure glitter. It is a glitter that is in kind of a gel-like consistency in the pan. So the good thing about this is you aren't really gonna have a ton of fallout because it is already in this kind of gel-like consistency. But the thing about this is it's a pure glitter. So if you're not into putting pure 100% glitter pigment on your eyes, then the 4 shades in the middle of the palette, probably you're not going to really use them. But the other shades in this palette are really gorgeous. Let me show you again. Like I said, these middle shades are those pure glitter pigments. And then on the outside, you have 8 shadows, both shimmer and matte formulas. So I will show you guys how I created this look that I'm wearing right here. I wanted to make it soft, a little bit more natural. Obviously, I wanted to put the blues in there, but I didn't want to make it so beefy that you felt like you wouldn't be able to wear it in the day-to-day. So if you want to see how I got this look right here, then please keep on watching. First thing I'm going to do is take a big fluffy brush and I'm going to take the color Beach Therapy and I am going to apply that messily kind of above the crease, and this is just going to lay down like a really soft wash of color. And this is the first time I've ever used this palette, so we're going to see how it goes. And so far this first color, Beach Therapy, is really laying down pretty nicely. Just taking the lightest amount of product and then just buffing that above the crease. I don't want this to be super noticeable, just want it to be really soft. And then I'm going to take the color Aloha Beaches on that same fluffy brush and I'm going to just deepen that just a little bit lower in the crease. And these shadows so far are really beautiful and pigmented. I am just deepening this a little bit, still kind of above the crease, just kind of laying down like a soft wash. Then I'm going to go in with that deeper shimmery brown color called Galapagos. And I'm going to take that on a tapered brush and just buff that even more right into the crease area and kind of bringing that out into the outer corner as well. And I am so far still really impressed with how these shadows are applying. They are really nice, really pigmented. They are applying really smoothly. No fallout to speak of yet. And then I'm going to take the color South Beach and I'm going to put that on a fluffy brush and just apply that onto the lid. And this is a really nice matte pink shade, which is really pretty. We're definitely going to beef this up a little bit with the blues and some shimmer as well. But if you wanted to stop right here and have a really soft look, you could definitely do that as well. So now I'm going to take on a pencil brush the color Deep Blue. I want to be a little bit careful because there is some glitter in here. And I'm just going to carefully apply this directly onto the lash line. Just bring in a little bit of that blue tone. Now I'm going to take the color Buried Gold and I'm going to apply that directly onto the lid. And this is super glittery, but not nearly as glittery as those shades in the center of the palette. So this is just going to be a soft glitter onto the lid. And then for the lower lashes, I'm going to go in with Surf's Up, which is this really kind of pool blue shade. And I'm going to apply that right on the lower lashes. And then to finish this up, I'm going to take the color Buried Gold again, and I am going to put that right in the inner corner. Now, this shade has some insane level of fallout. I don't know if you can see, but I have kind of this like glitter situation happening on the top of my cheek there. So just bear that in mind. This gold, while super pretty, does have a large amount of fallout, so you're gonna wanna be just a little bit careful. And then I'm just gonna go in a little bit more with the color Surf's Up and just bring that through on the lower lash line again. And then I'm gonna just take a large fluffy brush and clean up this glitter situation if I can. All right, guys, I am going to repeat everything on the other eye and then we can wrap up this first impressions. Guys, both eyes are done and this is the completed look using the Tarte High Tides and Good Vibes palette. All right, so my final first impression review on this palette. So there were certain shades in here that I really, really liked. So the Beach Therapy, Aloha Beaches, Galapagos, South Beach, kind of those more neutral shades, I really liked those. I loved the blue shades and I really loved Surf's Up. I thought they were pigmented, I thought they applied well, but Buried Gold was totally a miss for me. It's going to be pretty glittery and I had a ton of fallout that I had to clean up from that shade. The middle shades, if you want to apply a pure glitter, they are great. They would be awesome if you were doing kind of like a photo shoot. Those would be perfect for that. For me, I'm probably never going to use these shades. So overall, it's probably not going to be a palette that I'm really going to reach for very much. I feel like those other shades that I did like, I already have dupes for those or other palettes that contain similar shades that also have other shades that I use more and aren't super, super heavy like this palette. It is just so heavy. So for some of those like Surf's Up and South Beach, Armani makes a really pretty eyeshadow in a tube with a doe foot applicator that I think are really beautiful and kind of fit the bill for those shades. So I probably won't reach for this that much since I already have so many other things that kind of fill the gap for me and I already love those. So I did like this palette. I think if you don't have anything like this, it's definitely unique, especially with those glitters. But for day to day, honestly, I am really not gonna reach for this palette all that much. I do think it was a super unique, release and really cool. The packaging is amazing, but if you're not just a collector of beautiful looking eyeshadow palettes, this one I would give a pass to, just for me, because I have so many other eyeshadows that already fit the bill. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick first impressions review and demo of the new Tarte eyeshadow palette. If you guys have picked it up or have any comments, I would love to read them down below. And thank you so much again for watching. I would love it if you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you guys again, and I will see you all in my next one.